Hey guys, welcome to TopTech. Today we are checking out some cool gadgets and accessories under 1000 rupees and some under 2000 rupees. The first product we are checking out are these motion sensing lights. Now these are rechargeable compact lights that have 8 super bright LEDs. They can detect motion in the dark and they automatically turn on with a detection of up to 10 feet. And if there's no motion detected for 15 to 18 seconds, they automatically turn off as well. They're great for lighting up small areas where you don't need a full light, and they're also great as night lamps, so you can have one place in your bathroom, so when you walk in it automatically turns on. They also work great for bookshelves and cupboards, and they're simple to install. They can be mounted with a screw, or you can use the double-sided tape that is included in the box. These lights are pretty useful for around the house or in your office. Go check these out, we'll have them linked in the description below. The next product we're checking out is this mechanical keyboard. Now this is basically the cheapest mechanical keyboard available online. Now this has blue clicky switches that make a clicky sound. Now these are not of any high quality brand, and the overall build quality of the keyboard is not the greatest, but this is a good entry point keyboard, especially if you're trying to get into mechanical keyboards. This does have RGB lighting, and you do have several modes that you can switch from, but the lights are not individually controllable, something that you would find on higher end keyboards. It does have a floating keycap design, and it also has 26 anti-ghosting keys, which are great because then you can type really fast and you can also game on it without running into those ghosting issues. It has a fairly long cable, and it weighs in at about 1.3 kilograms, so it's not really heavy either. And overall, it's fairly well built for what it priced at, and is a good entry point mechanical keyboard if you're trying to get into mechanical keyboards. The next product we're checking out is this Ultrasonic Cleaner. Now this is a compact ultrasonic cleaner, and these sort of cleaners are usually really expensive, but this one is not priced at a high price. In fact, it's really affordable, and this can be great for cleaning out brushes, sunglasses, even spectacles. You can also use it to clean out some tools or things that you may have around the house. Ultrasonic cleaners use an ultrasonic frequency to vibrate the dirt off of your products, and you can also clean out watches if you want to clean those out in this. All you need to do is add some water, add some cleaner. You can use standard detergent as well, and basically run this cycle and it'll clean out the product. You can also see floating dust particles once you've cleaned this out. It's really compact, it's really inexpensive for what it does, and can be really useful around the house. Go check it out, we'll have it linked in the description below. Next product we're checking out is this wireless mouse. Now this is a Bluetooth 5.1 or a RF 2.4 GHz mouse, so you can switch between the two modes. It's really sleek and quite comfortable to hold in the hand. It also has inbuilt RGB, which can be switched around from different modes. The mouse also has 3 adjustable DPI levels of 1000, 1200 and 1600, and you also have an inbuilt rechargeable battery that is rated for 500 hours. This budget mouse is a great add-on if you're trying to get into some RGB, and it's also a really good quality mouse if you're looking for a wireless mouse on a low budget. It can also be used while being charged, which is not something that you can say for the Apple mouse. Speaking of which, we do have a product for the Apple mouse. We have this grip case for the Apple mouse that not only adds a lot of grip to make the Apple mouse more comfortable to use for long periods of time, but it also adds in wireless charging. If you used an Apple mouse before, you know that just charging the mouse for a couple of minutes will give you about 50% battery life. So you can simply pop this on to a wireless charging pad that you can have on your desk after you use the mouse throughout the day, and it'll quickly charge up the mouse. This does not disconnect the mouse from the Mac either, which is something that typically happens when you plug in a standard charger. This is really useful for a lot of people. We've had it for a while now, and I can't stop using this because not only does it add a lot of grip, but it also gets rid of that whole cable plug-in thing that you need to do to charge up the Apple mouse. Next up, we're checking out this really cool phone stand. Now this is a folding phone stand that has a friction grip design. It's made out of aluminium, and the finish on the material is really nice. You also have rubberized touch points where your phone or your tablet will sit. Yes, it can hold both your smartphone and your tablet because the friction is enough to hold even bigger devices. The design is also minimalistic and sleek, and when you're not using it, you can fold it away. So it's a great portable stand that you can take with you, or something that you can add to your desk for a minimal setup. Go check it out, we'll have it linked in the description below. Next up, we're checking out this single extension cord. Now this is a 1.5 meter extension cord that we have, but it's also available in 3 meters and 5 meters. What this does is converts a single plug point into an extension which is also a single point extension, and this also gives you a international socket. So not only does it extend the plug point, but it also gives you an international plug point, so you can plug in other devices that don't have standard Indian or European style pins. So you can have flat pins or UK style pins plugged into this. This can be great for a single use device. If you're using some power tools and you want an extended cable, this can be great for that without needing to carry a bulky extension with you. This can also be great for attaching to a device that is permanently plugged into something that is far away, so you don't need to sacrifice an extension for that. Next up, we're checking out this kitchen scale. Now this is a 3-in-1 scale, so it can be used as a standard scale for the kitchen, or you can use it as a nutrition scale, so it'll tell you the nutritional value of the foods that you place on it. And then if you're into brewing coffee, this can be used as a coffee scale as well. It has a display in the front which will show you the weight of the food, but then the rest of the details can be found on the app that you can connect with this. So it'll give you nutritional value of things that you place on it. So if you place fruit on it, it'll give you protein, vitamins, fats, carbs, etc. of whatever food that you place on it. It also has an inbuilt tare function, so you can add containers onto it and then set them to 0. For a coffee maker, it can also calculate the ratio to get you a really nice shot. Overall, it's really useful for people who are into nutrition or coffee brewing, or if you're just into baking and things like that in the kitchen, this can be useful for that as well. The app adds a lot of functionality and makes this scale a little bit better. Next up, we're checking out this USB-C extender. Now it's great for spaces where multiple things have to be plugged in, and sometimes you don't have enough space to plug in devices. So this allows you to pull out the USB-C port a little bit. But not only that, this supports up to 40 gigabit transfer speed. So data speed wise, it is USB 4 capable, and it also supports 8K 60 video signals, and it'll also support 100 watts of charging. So whether you're using it for charging, whether you're using it for display, or whether you're using it for data, it supports all the latest standards. It's relatively inexpensive for what it is capable of. It has gold-plated connectors and a metal build quality. A really useful device. It'll also help you pull out the USB-C port in case your phone cover is tight and it doesn't allow for thicker cables to be plugged in. We use it with the new iPhone. It's really useful. Go check it out. We'll have it linked in the description below. Next up, we're checking out this desk clock. Now this has a minimal transparent design and it looks super cool. You of course have built-in alarms, a calendar function, and a really nice and big time display as well in this transparent design, which looks really cool on your desk or your bedside table. But it also has a built-in humidity and a temperature sensor as well, which is excellent. You can also use it as a stopwatch or a countdown timer, which is also built into it. So if you're somebody who's using the Pomodoro technique, this can be useful for that as well. It is available in 2 colors. So we have the white one over here, but it is also available in a black color. So you can pick the one that suits your aesthetic more. Now that completes our list for TopTech this time around, but as always, we do have a bonus item for you guys, and this is a portable perfume bottle. Now this bottle will allow you to add any kind of perfume that you have into this smaller bottle. That will make it easier for you to carry your perfume. So you don't want to carry a full bottle of perfume, especially if you have expensive perfumes. You can simply transfer 5 ml of your perfume into this small pod, which can be used to take to the gym, take to the office, or even take with you when you're traveling. This has a built-in valve at the bottom. You simply use your existing perfume bottle, remove the cap, and sort of insert it at the valve, and just pump in the perfume into this pod, and this becomes a portable perfume bottle. Go check it out. We'll have it linked in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, smash the like, hit the subscribe, because we have a lot more TopTech coming up for you guys. And thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.